out, because those are the people with the creative vision that have the heart, that have the integrity to stick with something they love and get past the fact that it's not about the money, it's not about being famous. You know, we're all lost souls trying to figure out what we're gonna do to keep the dream going. Once people start realizing that it's not something that you're gonna be automatically judged for participating in, negative or positively, by the participants, then I think a lot more people will start coming into rollerblading. Everybody's responsibility at this point in the game is to make sure that we're cultivating the next generation. Back in '96, it was easy. It was on TV, you know, it was on the streets, it was in people's mouths. You know, nowadays, it's so underground, it's so driven down that it's hard for kids to find it.
And now the task comes to showing these consumers what possibilities lie in the wheels beneath their feet. The crossover is and has been happening for some time. Rollerblade and other companies offer sub-$80 price point skates with aggressive skate features, such as sole plates and H-blocks. It is an exciting time for rollerblading, because change is the only constant of the times. Everything is changing, and for a sport long thought dead, change can only lead up.
I really feel that over the years, people have made the mistake of defining the success of rollerblading in terms of money. And that people think, okay, when there's lots of money in the sport, rollerblading is doing great, and when the money falls out, though, rollerblading died. But the fact of the matter is that rollerblading has been consistently progressing since the day it began. And that the level of tricks, the amount of style, the innovations in hardware and skate technology, everything's been progressing since day one.
As long as there are people breathing, someone will be rollerblading. We don't need to worry about the sport. I think it's progressing more now than millions of people were doing it.
No longer occupied by posturing for public opinion, rollerblading culture has matured into a level of self-awareness that displays both strength and diversity. Cultural, economic, and social barriers are greatly minimized within the shroud of the community. A vast network of friends and acquaintances across the country and globe creates a true sense of unity.
At one time, you know, rollerblading had sort of a central brain trust, you know, it was like Daily Bread and Senate and all these things came out of one central area. And now we're in a different place. I mean, you know, Daily Bread is sort of transitioning into whatever, and there are new magazines that are emerging, and there are companies now that are spread all over, not just the country, but all over the world. And I think it puts us in a stronger position. Some people say they long for the good old days. But now, rollerblading is like, it's like we've got these little Al-Qaeda cells. And it's like each one, it's like now there's no head. There's no, you know, you can't cut off the head and kill rollerblading. It's got these little cells, these little communities of rollerblading that are each evolving and growing in their own right, sort of like cultivating their own little scenes. And it's the feedback loops that get created between those different communities and the way that they all sort of interact that are creating a new kind of rollerblading that's a reflection of a lot of different input. And that's the kind of natural process that makes something ultimately better than it ever could have been if it's just under the dictatorship, you know, one small collective.
But being a rollerblader is much more than enjoying inline skating. Rollerblading became and has been a target for action sports slander for nearly 10 years. But the joke is about to take an interesting turn, as the underappreciated and misunderstood underground global culture of rollerbladers is about to be exposed like never before. Some think it is already gone, but rollerblading is far from barely dead.
The night sits in your I just